You want 1 or 2 hair ties? Hello.
Me, done that.
There we go. You can watch Mummy do your hair. Is that better?
I want that bit.
Yeah, I'll do that bit as well, but Mummy can only do one side at a time, honey. I only have 2 hands. You have to...
Hey, I want a kit.
Yeah, Mummy will put hair clips in as well.
It's not there. Not there. Oh yes, there. I would. There.
You can sit down.
I will do this one.
Okay, you can sit down. Let Mummy do the red ones with the bows. Alright, do you want to do the other one?
Go.
Thank you. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that all pretty? Do you like it when Mummy does your hair like this?
Yeah.
What are you doing this weekend?
Go nursery.
Well, you're going to nursery today, but then what are you going to do tomorrow?
Molly house.
You're going to go see Mummy?
Yeah.
And who else?
Buzzard.
And Buzzog?
Yeah.
But you going with Daddy?
Daddy.
Yay! There we go, we finally got there.
Thank you.
Alright, Layla, you gonna go get your shoes? You gonna go get your shoes?
Yeah.
We have to go to nursery.
Oh no, my teddy.
Your teddy?
Yeah. Not that teddy.
Go there. Well, you get your shoes on, Daddy will go get Teddy. You get your... It's downstairs. Daddy will go get Teddy. You get your shoes on.
Where's it, Daddy?
Daddy will go get it. You left it downstairs.
Morning guys, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be one of a few vlogs that'll be going up next week, or probably during the weekend. But today is Friday the 22nd of November, and I'm heading up north to Telford for the Lay Family Yarns retreat. It's their second retreat, and I was invited to attend, and so I'm really excited to go. My train is leaving, when is it leaving? About an hour or so, a bit more than an hour, hour and a half from now. So I'm just trying to get some last minute bits done before I have to go. This room is such a mess. Yesterday I had to go to a local coffee shop with my laptop and sit down and do some work because just being here was too distracting and there's so much mess, and I just did not have time this week to deal with the mess. So it was like I just need to focus on getting some work done this week, so next week I can take the time to tidy up the house. I mean, this is my office slash our spare room, and there's just this pile of knitwear. Most of that is patterns that either need to be drafted or are to be released or have been released, like samples for classes and stuff. Those boxes are Christmas things. Behind me here on the floor we have bags of Christmas presents and stuff. It's just, I mean, it's a mess. I just really need to sort out this room and basically the whole house. I want to reorganize the bookshelves upstairs. I got some baskets to use for Layla's like arts and crafts stuff because it was kind of just taking over. I mean, little bits here and there. Hugo's come to say hello. Hey buddy, you want to come up? You want to come up? Yeah? You coming up? So I'm just going to enjoy this weekend, relax, getting away for a couple of days. Perry and Layla are going to be heading up to my parents for the weekend, and yeah. So I'm just going to crack on with this work. If my computer will ever start up, like it's still loading. Alright, I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Right, made it to the station, grabbed myself a coffee on the way, and yeah, just waiting for my train now. Nice and early. Popped into the supermarket to grab some nibbles because I did have breakfast. Perry made some pancakes this morning, so I've had a little bit of pancakes for breakfast, but grabbed some more nibbles because I'm feeling quite hungry today. But yeah, and also I'm one of those people who's like super paranoid about when I travel, about being hungry and not being able to get hold of food. So yeah, I always like to have plenty of snacks with me. Finally on board the train and ready to go. I have my coffee, headphones, project. Love this bag. Got a sweaters project in there, and yeah, I'm really excited about this one. I'll share more about it a bit later. But yeah, first leg of our trip. We have 4 trains to catch. I've got 3 changes. I've got to go to Charing Cross now, then I've got to get the underground to Euston, then go get a train to Birmingham, and then from Birmingham to Telford. So fingers crossed all goes well.
I'll be working from 9 to 5 to buy you things to keep you by myself. I never felt so being alive before. Just promise me that you love me forevermore. Just kiss me, baby, and tell me twice that you're the one for me. The way you make me feel, baby, turn me on. You knock me off of my feet. The lonely days are gone. Give it to me, give me some time. Come on, be my girl, I'm gonna make you mine. It ain't nobody else, it ain't nobody else. I'm mine and my baby, yeah. My lonely days are gone. My lonely days are gone.
Oh, are you in the middle of a row? She's in, no. She's in the middle of a square. Oh, I might have to knit one of these as well now. One of them and one of them and 2 of those. Oh my goodness.
Are you alright there?
Oh no! Oh, you bugger. Oh, it smells amazing.
It does, doesn't it?
Bring that one in
there.
there. Sorry.
That's alright.
Oh.
Hey guys, so I made it. I'm in my room at the Half Moon Inn in Telford. This is where I'm staying. Went round to Kelly's house first for a little bit. Kelly is the dyer and owner behind Lay Family Yarns. She runs the retreat. And we went back to hers for a bit with her friend Gaynor, who was also at the station the same sort of time as I was. So we went back to hers, we had a little bit of dinner, nice little chat, hung out there for a little bit, and then we came here. And a bunch of the other knitters and people who are attending the retreat for the weekend have arrived tonight as well. So we're all going to hang out for a bit of a knit night tonight before everything kicks off tomorrow. So I just got up to my room and just getting a little bit settled before I head back down and catch up with everyone. Yes, of course I am. What do you think? Hello. Hey guys, so it's quite a bit later now. It's 10:30. I'm getting ready for bed, but I wanted to give you guys a little update on the sweater. This is the Yorkville that I'm knitting. I've done the front and back. Well, the top halves I've joined to work in the round, so now I just have the rest of the body to go, which is going well so far. I've transitioned. What I'm doing, I didn't actually explain this, was I'm holding my yarn double and I'm using larger size needles, and I did a quick swatch yesterday, so I figured out actually with my hand spun, held double and on larger needles I can get away with knitting the smaller size to get my size in this sweater. So that's one of those things that I teach in my pattern hacking class, is how to decide which size to knit based on using different yarn weights as well. But this one actually worked out pretty well, and yeah, so I've done the neck shaping, and I tried it on before I joined it in the round to make sure that it was going to fit over the shoulders, and this is obviously before blocking. Blocking will help. So what I've done is I've held 2 of my hand spun skeins together for everything up to just before I joined in the round on both the front and the back, so the colours will be similar. They're not going to be exactly the same. You can see even on these 2 parts of the front the colours aren't exactly the same. That's because it's hand spun and I like it that way. But then as I joined it in the round, I switched out one of the skeins for a different colour, so I'm essentially marling this sweater with my hand spun to kind of give it a more cohesive look overall. It's still going to look not weird, but it's still going to look like sort of stripy and patchy and hand spunny, which is what I want. But it just means I won't have super harsh lines between when I change yarns. I mean, there's still lines within the actual yarn because the yarns are variegated, but I really like how it's knitting up and I'm quite excited about it. So we'll see how much more I get done on that this weekend. I have also brought a spinning project with me on my drop spindle. Not the Turkish, the actual drop spindle, because I am working on putting together a class that I might be teaching next year on how to spin using a drop spindle, and I want to take some photos, so I brought that to spin a little bit and be able to take some photos this weekend. I also brought some designs that need to be photographed. Hopefully some of the ladies here this weekend wouldn't mind helping me out modelling them. I did ask them tonight and a few of them seemed willing to do so we shall see. And yeah, I also brought a pair of socks that I need to cast on, and the leftover hand spun from the cardigan I knit recently for Layla. The rest of that red hand spun, I'm gonna make Layla some mittens to go with her winter coat and stuff, just because it's getting cold and she has no mittens. So she's got a good winter coat that my mum got her last year, but she doesn't have anything for her hands. So we've got plenty of hats. I was originally going to do a hat for her out of it, but she's got so many hats and we just have so many hats in the house in general, but she doesn't have any mittens that fit her, so I'm going to knit her some mittens. And yeah, so that's what I brought with me project wise. I realised I never actually told you guys that. And yeah, anyway, so we had a bit of a knit night tonight, knit and natter and stuff, and it was really lovely to get to know everyone a little bit better. There were a couple of ladies there who I knew from before, so that was really lovely to catch up with them. And yeah, then we came back up when we said our good nights and goodbyes and stuff, and I came back up to the room. I went to the bathroom, I sort of got changed in my pyjamas and just sort of like settling down for the night. Then I walked back into the room and there is, I kid you not, a giant wasp type thing buzzing around my room, and I flipped out. Like, I was so freaked out. It was huge. Like, I'm not even joking, it was like the size of my thumb. This thing was gigantic. I don't know, it must have been like a hornet or something. Like, it was huge and I was terrified. I basically called Perry and I was like, help me, and he must have been freaked out because that's the first thing I said. Obviously I didn't think that through very well. Then explained what was going on, and he was like, he basically laughed on the other end of the phone. He was like, there's nothing I can do. He was like, you need to go get help, or you need to go ask someone to come help you. And I was just like freaking out. And then he made a joke that was not actually all that funny and basically made me cry. So so there's me with tears streaming down my face going downstairs to ask someone to come help me get rid of this wasp, because it was so big, it was huge. And so yeah, there's me sobbing, being like, oh, I need help. And like, thankfully they were really nice and someone came and got, like, caught it in a glass and took it out. But that thing was gigantic, it was so big. Sorry, I keep going on about it, but freaked me out and I sort of like needed a minute to calm down. But yeah, anyway, getting ready to go to bed now, and I will see you guys again in the morning. A really nice first day, other than the wasp incident, obviously. All in all, it was a really nice day. The trip up was really easy. It wasn't there were no issues with the trades. It was nice, it was comfortable, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Alright, take care, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.